First I need a drink. A bit troubled health-wise today, which is why I'm I'm surprised to find myself streaming right about now. As before I continue, I'm a bit too distracted, I must admit. That is not a good thing. But alas, it's gonna be a nice, short and sweet one, like maybe an hour or so, until I'm done. And I'm gonna probably excuse myself for another hour or two, till the medicine fucking finally box, and then we'll be potentially back with some Valheim. Alternatively, I'm just gonna play some Valheim on my own, because, you know, won't be much of a fun stream if you see me running away to the bathroom like every fucking 10 or 20 odd minutes. Would be kinda not so amusing. Stomach be damned, that coffee is still good. I'm gonna regret this in a few minutes, aren't I? Let's hope not. Let's hope not, indeed. But yeah. So, what has happened? Not much. We are relatively close to the great 1200 AD. We're at the 1199 AD at the moment, meaning we are just, you know, a few months shy of what is, according to this nice little thing here, the late medieval times. Which of course comes along with such great inventions like primogeniture, which is pretty fucking great when you think about it. You probably a slight problem with that, and in order to do this I kinda need to explain. So I was kinda playing around with our little hope here, and she was having a good time, you know. Lots of peace, lots of buildings getting built, you know, still getting built, technically speaking, and things going about. We now hold even more of our secondary excuse me, that she did before. So all of that went pretty well, as far as I'm concerned. And she was nice and peaceful. I mean, not much has changed for the Holy Roman Empire. It is still an ugly motherfucking thing. That's for some reason spread all the way here. We do have some nonsense like this, you know, where we have small little parts right in the middle of it ripped out for no fucking good reason. Yeah. How that happened, nobody really knows. I wasn't really watching it because I was kind of busy with this. You see, once I reached the legitimacy of 4, the game was like, hey, I will now have enough provinces to create the Kingdom of Lotharingia. And I was like, that's a tough one. I was thinking about it for a long while. Because it's a pain in the ass to have 2 kingdoms whenever fucking inheritance calls, and this is precisely what we're at now. The little Pope is has been forewarned by herself that she's going to be dead within the year, meaning we're going to, at the moment right now, lose either one or the other. I've decided to make, since it's part of our core lens, Lotharingia our primary title, so that is going to be held. And there are many ways we can get out of this, but, well, first let me explain the process, I suppose. Since we had the core lens here, and we had enough of it, and the Kingdom of Lotharingia was never created, I could create it for relatively cheap, like 400 gold or so. And once I had it, of course, our dear Liege Lord, and I think this is his, not the one that did it, but his successor, to put it mildly, he started giving me all the, well, vassals that, technically speaking, belong to the Kingdom of Lotharingia. So this should be, relatively speaking, as close to the Lotharingia as it can be, basically. Meaning we have a bit of a revival. Lotharingia has returned, after it was so ruefully destroyed. Totally not our fault, mind you. I'm completely going to ignore the fact that we might have been potentially involved in that. As far as I'm concerned, this is a brand new kingdom, never before seen in the world. Yes, it's especially new. And, well, I mean, I gave me some excuses for war, I think, with the area down here, the Duchy of Upper Lothringia. Belonged actually to, I think, Ostwestfalen. Pretty sure it was Ostwestfalen. Relatively sure it was Ostwestfalen. So we went to war with them. As one of the middle parts here was in the hands of fucking Frisia. But you might remember Frisia being a bit bigger. And that's because Frisia actually split up into the kingdom of Bjarmaland and Frisia. But now when that happened, because I said I was kind of busy, you know, just getting things together. We had some trophies over here as well. This one. And I kind of made my... I kind of took those vessels away from my subjects, my new subjects, and decided to give this to a liege lord because I didn't want to deal with that shit, to put it quite mildly. There was enough trouble, of course, you know, with people hating me and everything else going around, but things are nice and safe and secure, and, well, the Duchy of Luxembourg is now betrothed to my son Joel. This little bitch here has forever since failed to produce any reasonable offspring, sadly enough. I think this is her third husband. She has failed spectacularly. She's only 43, so she might still have a chance to produce offspring. However, let us be honest here. That's the first thing I see is a fucking what is media. Right now we do have the problem that it's not really something sensible for us to do to let her inherit our titles in any way, shape or form, as that could very well be the end of that particular bloodline. And I like a direct bloodline, you know, going from mother to daughter down the line. I don't really like the idea of suddenly having to play some random niece or something. That seems to do horrible things to my plans, basically. Now as for her, she's actually in a far better position. Not only does she have created offspring that is at this moment either engaged or married to the great rulers of our new territory. That young boy will have a good time, I can tell. I mean, look at the lady he's getting married to. He will have a good time, I can tell you that much. In 5 years, that is. But yeah, I have many choices to make, basically, at this point. I mean, I'm basically wasn't really expecting to stream again. I kind of wanted to at least get into the late medieval time and start on Primogenitor, and then basically do the next stream starting with getting that finished and be like, okay, now we are safe and secure and don't need to worry any longer. At the moment, we do need to worry because we would lose our dearly beloved Kingdom of Italy. And I think the only way we can reasonably avoid this loss is by disinheriting her. There's, in my opinion, no other way around. Because anything else would probably lead to us losing at least one or the other kingdom. Since Lothringia is so nicely set in our core lands, it is where we started, I would rather not give that away, mostly because a lot of the people around here are already German, and we have started on the harrowing process of turning more of these fucktards into proper Germans. Since we're a bit smarter than the previously absolutely not Kingdom of Lothringia, we're pretty well protected still within the great Holy Roman Empire. The problem is, at this point, of course, our liege is also justly our liege, so to speak. As long as we only held that one, and since that one leads to the what's the name here? Empire of Italy or something? Okay. Also, the title has actually been absorbed. Yeah, that's actually something that happened and I kind of wanted to talk about before it happened, but I must have missed it a bit. Technically speaking, if a certain title is long enough in a certain realm, like this one, it becomes de jure part of that realm. Give or take a 300 years or so. Which, what happened, I kind of wanted to avoid it if I can, because technically speaking, the advantage of having an unjust, or unjustified, I suppose, liege, is of course that you pay him a lot less in taxes and troops. And you do remember that our contract with our dear liege lord is Projects. Torsionate. We're protected. We have title revocation protected. We have religious rights protected. We have one declaration because our king has a stupid tendency to, yeah, do something like this. And I needed to declare war in order to get Lothringia to its proper glory. I think as far as vessels are concerned, if we go by military might, we are the absolute number 1. Going off rank, also. Can I see... No, not really can I. Because I think we are also by far the biggest now. Okay, not really. The King Ulrich the Garlic, King of a Birmaland, technically speaking, is bigger than us, and I think that's the only one. It was originally Frisia, but Frisia has, as you kind of seen, broken up. But purely militaristically speaking, we are the greatest force around, to put it mildly. There's really nothing you can say about this. Now, I do think at some point I do kinda want to potentially at least establish another kingdom under the rulership of, you know, my family. Like, you know, my little niece down here. That is the daughter of, you know, this one. And we're pretty good friends, you know. She has attacked the Pope like 3 times. I think the last war I joined in was the 3rd Romanian war for digital territory. They all failed. Because... okay, she has 5,000 troops. The Pope has 15,000, and that is not accounting for holy orders. But sadly, and that is also something that needs to be addressed, holy orders. Our holy order has randomly disappeared. I have not the slightest idea how it happened, why it has disappeared. The only thing I can really tell you is that, you know, the area where it was once situated in has just poofed. I have no idea how or why it has poofed, but what I can tell you is that, I know, I actually don't know. I can found a new holy order, of course, you know, I don't have the money, but it would kind of mean that I have to give them something. Probably in my lands, and I'm not too happy about that, technically speaking, because once you establish them, they're gonna start asking again and again and fucking again about it, and I'm not really too happy about that, to put it mildly. I mean, probably wouldn't miss something like this. But it is something to do for the future. And for the moment, as I said, I think the decision that needs making immediately is, of course, to eradicate the problematic inheritance. We have less than a year. Also this happened because, as I said, I had the game running and I was kind of bored. So once I had the befriend scheme going on, I was kind of getting tired of all of my new vessels going like, am I going to start a faction against you? I have decided to befriend every last single one of the little cunts. Because as you can see, friends cannot join in any factions. So not only do they fucking love me, you know, apart from the, you know, the ones that are too young, like her, because she's a child, but she's allied to me through marriage, so meh. Point being, a lot of these cunts really, really do love me. And since they're my friends, I can't join in any factions, and whoever inherits from me should actually enjoy a good bit of further respect for the respected predecessor. Now back to the point. The advantage of this little bitch is not only has she children, she has also at the moment no husband. I didn't give her one after she had, yeah, 2 daughters already nice and well prepared for us. Which means that once she takes over, she can immediately marry somebody with a lot of stewardship and hopefully keep up the whole fucking 7 areas to ourselves. Because the income is rather nice. We're making, well, almost 75 coins now. And, but I rather need that. Rather need that indeed. Something has happened. Rabin decided to subscribe, actually, on YouTube. I'm always surprised that happens, because I forgot that Streamlabs thingy also accounts for that, but well, thank you very much. If I remember it in this rather unexpected fashion. I'll make a little clip out of this later on and update it to YouTube so you can see my fucking stupid face when I see someone doing that. Okay. Ouch, I shouldn't laugh so much. Stomach is not doing too well today. Not really the most pleasant feeling, but alas. Get back to the point. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, sometimes, in general, a mother must make a hard decision. And honestly, look at this one. This one is not bad, you know? Shy, compassionate, brave. Because it's a bird. I had a choice to turn her from grave into brave. Lots of good things, yeah. That improvident thing, I mean, we can ignore it for the most part. And she's ill, but that also can be ignored because most of my learned children tend to go down the health road anyway. And I mean, not bad. On the other side, this one, far better, many advantages, but chaste, which our religion really doesn't like. It's the chaste, how is it that the chaste woman has created more offspring than the... let's not think about that, shall we? She's sadistic, it is also not good, but alas. Apart from that, she's also, well, a murderer. Which is not really doing wonders for her general opinion. But she's still the better candidate. And of course, this game has a tendency to fuck me over when it comes to succession ever since, which means I have a distinct feeling that if I disinherit her, something bad will happen. So we're just gonna try that out and see how that works, shall we? Oh boy, it loses 400. Can we afford that? Need 1,200 for that. No, we're gonna lose a level of that. Boom. Nice. I will even designate you as my heir. Seems a bit pointless at this point, but... Okay. We're safe and secure in the knowledge that she can take over. Are you actually good at stewardship? 10. That's average. I have 19 at this point, to be fair. Well, because at this point I'm getting all of the bonuses from my counselors and shit, so quite a few advantages. But yeah, game had progressed a bit faster and harder, especially that I anticipated, which kind of broke me. Now I would need to regain roughly a few hundred points. 150, isn't it? Basically. Now, we can do that pretty easily. I think holding court gives like 50, and there are some other activities we can do to get some. So we might as well do that. I also think she's, yeah, she's been infirm since like 20 odd years or so at this point. Yeah, nothing to worry about. You know what, for once we're actually gonna go... Did we want to visit Vaticano? I don't think we ever were in the Vaticano, where we now. I need a mountaineer. Do we need to make this big? Actually, that's a horrible idea, isn't it? Because we're probably not even going to reach it in our lifetimes. Let's instead go... I really want me to Cologne again. Just because, by God, we can't fucking afford it. Oh yeah, that's my my next new friend scheme. I have so many finded people now, it's amazing, honestly. And not in this pleasant way, mind you. I find it really, really pleasant. Nice. More piousness. I think this video fell off. But to be fair, this is the only real option we can keep our realm together at the moment. So, you know, as soon as the year 1200 breaks, nice. I think at this point, if you look at my vessel list, friend, you're not my friend because you're still too young to become a friend. think I accidentally stopped doing that and then I couldn't do it again. So, friend. Yeah, I think everyone... yeah, indeed everyone of count and above, apart from 2, is my friend. Quite pleasant. At least this gives me some distraction again. And I played this a bit much half-heartedly, to put it mildly. Because, well, I was technically speaking doing something else, and relatively regularly going up, but to be fair, I think my my guts are pretty damn empty at this point, because, well, I spend a lot of time on the toilet, and it wasn't too pleasant, to put it mildly. Okay, that's 20 points. Now I do hope that we still have time to get the little lady, wherever she is, there she is, to become an adult. She's born on March, and we have October. We might, like what, 5 months away? Much still alive then. Maybe not though. It's kinda hard to tell. But yeah, everything else is rather nice and peaceful, and now that we are not going to lose that, we can hope for the next generation, which is going to immediately face the exact same problem. Namely 2 sisters. And I mean, to be fair, you didn't have a chance to fuck yet. You had 1 chance and immediately created offspring. Although, to be fair, you know, it's a sunny boy. Nobody really cares about them. Not in our kingdom, at least. Yeah, I mean, the only disadvantage of not being the martial gender is that we can't really enjoy hunting in the normal way. We could go for a grand tour. What would that cost if I do it? Taxation, gold. Only 2 stops available at the moment, eh? Oh yeah, probably because everybody else is still on their way back, basically. Because they probably joined me. Oh right, you resisted, didn't you? I was about to say, how can you hate me? The only reason why people hate me these days is, of course, because, well, I actually do it to minor nonsense. Like, you know, not being of the same fucking religion. Something that is indeed not just minor. Yeah, the 1st of January of 12,000, which means we can go ahead here and go like... Where is that? God fucking damn it, it's even longer now. Around 5 years we have to wait before we can engage with that. Alas. As you know, I finished that one. We of course finished these 2 trees. I kinda, you know, for once decided to not follow along this because I was kinda like, okay, I need, I have the health now, I have the scholar now. I don't really need that. That was what I was going for, but I did wanted to befriend a lot of people, so yeah, I kinda, you know, took a shortcut, to put it mildly, down here. And hey, so far that has worked pretty damn well, one must admit. Now potentially what I could do, I could steal a city or something from down here to make the order again. Okay, so you hold that yourself, eh? Vassals. Countess of Parma is your vassal. Where's she? Federica. Ah, there she is. Can I not do it down here? Still not? I actually need to own the fucking city. Doesn't seem useful, does it? Inbreeding. Because yes, well, normally the most obvious thing to do is to avoid inbreeding. Yes, should be rather obvious. For the genetical defects you can get out of it, you can potentially also, of course, end up with the pure-blooded effect, which, mind you, is pretty neato. However, that you would need to get two parents together who both have these. Rise of the Mongols. I'm not worried about the Mongols. I don't think the Holy Roman Empire is too worried about the Mongols. Let them, you know, run around. Let them push ever forward. They're not gonna stop anything, but I mean, I can try, I suppose. I do love that. That's a really nice effect, isn't it? Enfeebled. You gained aging gracefully. That from a character that has quite literally determined she will be deaf within the year. Sometimes. I think that is okay. I think for some of the others, let's see, this one, I think, yeah. The primary, yeah. And I think that's a female led one as well. I think we're also involved with this one, yeah. Are we involved with you? I don't think we're involved with you yet. We're involved with you though, aren't we? Yeah, obviously. It's the only one where we're missing a connection to would be here. I'm sure we're gonna find something. Will we be able to pull this off? Probably not. I'll probably long since dead before that. Fire windmills are fucking pricey. Jump into position. Destabilization of the whole realm, you say? That's not good. Oh, right, and I was also, since I took this over, building it up towards the normal level of this, which is, you know, everything 3 in the castle of 2. Because that's something we're gonna build up at some point in the very distant future, I would politely say. Not really something we're gonna do right now, is it now? Can, however, build this up. However, gonna take a while. Pope Cecilia of Sister Papacy has found peace in Christ's embrace at 88 years of age. She died of old age. Although shell of a woman's self, she had long lost her wits by the time of her final passing. Pope Patricia ascends to the throne. A formidable duelist, many expect her to excel in tournaments and personal combat skill. Now, debatable. And not so much a duelist as you are a fucking murderer, which is going to do wonders for your reputation. I'm sure of it. Well, that's the usual then. You went down that round, eh? Fair enough. I'm gonna get my fucking health out of it. And right about now you can't actually hold all of your territories. You're pretty fucking close, so if I give you 29, but he's lowborn, that's not good. 49, 27, and you're not lowborn. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Put some groomed to rule in there. Strong beliefs, commissioned with sadistic murderer. Yeah, this is gonna be a difficult time. Totally not employing her just because, you know, she's my daughter or anything. Totally not. I would never. Some random courtier. Yeah, that's a good start. Alright, true ruler again, that's going to help me. No questions about it. Ignore that. I need more concubines. Might look like you come off right out of the fucking desert, but all intents and purposes. You have the right persuasion. Now we have a husband to help us out. Demand your come to the light. Then we are immediately going to put you into a managed domain. And then we'll probably have to deal with you cunts again. One day I will be like you, Pope. Yes, one of these days. From the position. Okay, if you say a soft approach is good, we'll take a soft approach. I'll probably have to give you people some money. It's 23 opinion. Yeah, it's at least 26 opinion. We need to get some people out of this faction. As immediately. Catch a lot of people that hate me. Little raw 350. Yeah, that malice from being a fucking known murderer is not helping me at all. That's pretty mildly. You look like you're fucking dead. I should probably hold a feast or something. To really pacify the people. That's probably not a bad idea. How did you manage that, bitch? How did you manage to get pregnant at 44 again? You have been busy. I must admit. Hail the Kaiser! Now let's get back home and start planning a party if we can get away with it. Just randomly punches out. Fornicator and adulterer. At least get some alliances going. Oh, well strategy. Yeah. To my little impromptu stream, that I at least get some streaming done today, for sure. Ooh, still can't feel my stomach though. It's not feeling happy. Okay, so we still have 206. Able to do that. I kind of wrote you a message. I'm kind of planning, because I'm not really feeling too well stomach-wise today. I'm gonna do a small little stream now, while things are somewhat quiet, because mostly my guts are empty at the moment. Then I'm gonna take some medicine, lie down for an hour or two. Something, not just sleeping, just getting into a position, basically, that's better for the stomach. Is the idea. And once everything works, then sometime this evening, I kind of wanted to do it, so 6, 7, 8, somewhere around that. Don't really know if I'm gonna stream that, because it's really not fun if, you know, the streamer has to get up and get to the fucking toilet every 10, 20 minutes. It's not really that fun to watch now, is it? So that's the plan, at least for today. How the fuck am I gonna get you to stop being bitches? How about you? Can I persuade you to stop being a bitch in here? Who of you has the most military power? It's a lot of military power around here. Just a game. I'll just play this all the time. Oh. I think that's so far at least the plan. Let's see, you have 1000, 1000, 2000. Yeah. I definitely need to get you people out of there immediately. If I can at all punch it through, I'm gonna go for a feast. Oh. I'm gonna empty my cup of coffee though. Fuck that shit. What's the worst? It's not like there's much left in my guts that can actually come out. Why? Why me, God? Why? Okay, so first, let's see here. My leash. My leash is allowed to come. Vassals. Fellow vassals I don't need. I kind of would like to get all of my people in here. My knights. It's too much, okay. How about we not involve the courtiers? Rivals, lovers. Let's start trying to become friendly with people again. Okay, so that is something we're gonna have really, really quickly. Start feast. Trying to schmooze up with the people so the people stop thinking about rebellion. It's always so nice when you have a character who's a fucking murderer. A known murderer, even. Makes my life really not fun. Oh right, actually I married you off to my other one. But yeah, seriously, since you joined a bit late, look, we now have a double kingdom. Which meant that I kinda had to make a decision, as you know, you might remember her being her. Who had 2 daughters, as you know. This one, who was a bit of a pain in my ass, because she, even after the 3rd husband, failed to produce female offspring. Once I got the message that I'm gonna be dead within a year, I looked at her and went like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Not at all. And I looked at her and I went like, okay, 2 daughters, that's good. Being a known murderer, not so good. Being sadistic, not so good. And being chaste, not so good. While also being a fucking lesbian. Hey, at least that is something our religion appreciates. We have become quite powerful. Quite powerful indeed. And I think we should still be going of military strength here, the most powerful vassal in the lands. Getting this together was also a bit of a pain in the ass because, well, basically you remember we had the territories up here that we still hold, the 2 duchies, our core lands, as I like to call them. And once I reached the level 4 legitimacy level, the game was like, hey, you now have enough to create a kingdom title, the Kingdom of Luthrangia, which I shall claim has never existed before. Of course not, no. So, once the game offered, I couldn't really say no. At which point our liege started giving us some of the other vassals that are around here. We were missing some. This whole duchy here we were missing, that was part of Ostfalen. I beat the ever-living shit out of them, because they were a small fry. Frisia held a small little county here, and I was really struggling with that, because Frisia was quite powerful at the time, but, well, then Frisia split up. Now there's Björnland and Frisia, which allowed me to beat the ever-living shit out of them, and taking it as well. So now we have two pretty full fucking kingdoms to our name. And honestly, it turned out pretty well. Now we're not gonna be fast enough, will we? Distinct feeling we will not. Prince, I cannot demand that I stop. Pressing them so. Which I'm totally not doing, mind you. I might have to reload from the beginning of the month and make the feast more of a priority instead of paying homage. Maybe. Or maybe they're not gonna make the decision because they're busy coming to my feast. And what kinda helpful. I'm gonna try to not say yes to that. And try to sniggly get out of it. In all intents and purposes. A pain in the ass. Okay, where were we at this point? We were happy peppy. Not pretty happy peppy, I'd say. Was the faction already founded? Yes. Now then, think vassals, my vassals. Yeah, she's my most powerful, quickly, directly followed by her. So if I go here, activities, feast. Fellow vassals, no. Got guests, no, don't need those. Knights. Rivals, lovers. Family, no. These are all just my people. Now then, where is she? Not coming, are you? Okay, you are coming. If we can get fur on our side, that would probably help as well. Okay, let's wait. Moment, that happen. I really would like to, you know, I never really liked the idea of giving into your vassals nonsense. For some mystical reason, that always kinda just annoys the ever-living shit out of me. Yes, nobody should be surprised. So they're gaining too fucking fast, aren't they? Okay, she contributes 51%, so maybe if I give her a seat on the council in some position or another. I mean, you're my second most powerful one, so throwing you out is not a good idea. 4,000 troops, 4,000 troops, 5,000 troops, 3,800. You're technically speaking the weakest. Now then, does this make you happy enough to stop your nonsense? Come on, leave the fucking faction. Stop being a bitch. I really would like to keep this one in though. God damn it, more people join the fucking faction. Good. Why the fuck did I replace you? Didn't want it to replace you. God's sake. Game. Are you doing this on purpose? The game's like, yeah, kinda. Really doesn't like me doing this shit. Let's see what my stomach says to this. It's gonna be interesting. I could try to produce more military power, I suppose, as well. That's not really a good option. I kinda just need to get this guy out of here as well. True opinion. That's great. Really do much with that. How the literal fuck are we gonna get out of this? Maybe that will at least help lessen the blow. God fucking damn it, this guy. Only 10 opinion. And technically speaking, he doesn't really have much commitment here. That just takes too long. But she wouldn't accept that. But that would work. Come on, leave the faction, please. I know, we had the fucking border here, aren't we? Can you just get one more of these little cunts to go away? 7, 300, 67, 300, 500. 67. Technically speaking, you are the lowest of them all. You're already getting paid and you're not willing to compromise, are you now? You have too much commitment. You're never gonna get out of that. Only if only. If only if only. Sadly, I also don't have any boy to offer to your child. Sadness is rather real, I'd say. In her opinion, that's really not gonna help me. What if I offer you just another one? That seems to work. Now, come on, get out of the fucking faction and give you 3 concubines for this. Should be more than enough commitment. Get the fuck out. Yes, she got the fuck out. Oh boy, now we have some breathing room. Hopefully. So, hold that fucking feast. To get a bit more in the way of leaking out of it. Okay, so fellow vessels, we have to cut those out. I'm pretty sure not everyone is going to join me anyway. Why do I have so many fucking vessels? Now then, As dukes are concerned, which of you are really, really powerful? You are really, really powerful, and I really don't like the idea you're pissing about. You are too committed to your task. I'll try to befriend you. Okay. Keep a close eye on these guns. Because a lot of those I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away from, to put it mildly. Nickname, the Devil. Devil? Preposterous, and the Pope. That's not to say that the Pope cannot be a fucking devil. You're shitting me. That's making my situation not any better. Oh boy. If I load the game, is there a chance that we can avoid this? Because the game has not saved in between. Shit, I forgot. So I really would like to avoid getting my already rather troublesome situation even more troublesome. Yes, that would be highly liked.